or less, or an hour and a half or something. And she fucking filed a police report, and they considered it an NCC report, I think it was, a no crime committed report. There was no crime committed, so they didn't do anything with it except for file it. Probably in the circular bin.
She should know that because she is like the queen of troll accounts. You can't trace them. Stupid. She probably made it like on her own and was trying to like set you up like she's set up every other man in her entire life.
What do you mean?
Fucking swiped out.
You're good.
Well, no, she probably set up whatever troll account she was trying to say was you with the no crime thing.
The officer even said that. He said, for all we know, it could have been her. The officer
exactly. Literally have to block at least 5 accounts a day.
I've actually like had to go to court, okay, because of shit I've like sent through text and like via Facebook, shit like that. And every time I've gone with an attorney, that shit's got thrown out because it's hearsay. So
wait, through Facebook or what?
It was through Facebook or text.
Only
we don't know what to expect from this one, sir.
Dude, there was a rival gym was like trashing where I worked. This was years ago. And we went at it back and forth on Facebook. And I was like, look, dude, I'm off at 6 a.m. Tell you what, I'll pull up at the front door and we can do whatever workout you want to. Them motherfuckers called our corporate office and said if I don't stop fucking with them, they're going to file a fucking restraining order on my ass.
Talk about skirt.
Great length the other day to get a Pepsi, so there's that.
No, man, that conversation. Okay, look, that conversation. I was in a wedding for one of my buddies. I was the best man, and the chick I had to walk with, she was on the phone with, and she was like, "Hey, what the hell you been up to?" I was like, "Oh, you know, shit, just trying to keep my head down and stay out of trouble and all this good shit." But I was like, the way these goddamn prices keep going up, I'm about to get back into my old ways and start setting shit on fire and blowing things up. And everybody in that area were like, "Oh shit."
Did you see my husband's response to that?
Yeah.
He's like, this motherfucker, he can't just go there for draws. What are you going there for?
Look, them motherfuckers don't fit me at Ross. They're always too big. They hang down past my knees and shit.
You and my husband are both the same height, so he gets his draws there. I feel like you can find some too. You're good.
What are we talking about? Hanging to your knees?
Shut up, Joe. God damn it. Yeah, speaking of that, Brandy, you damn near had your titty popping out in that one video earlier with it.
What? Ooh, bees on the boob patrol.
I looked up and like where the bubble was, I was like, God damn, her titties out.
Like, well, shit, I did not know. Like my boobs grow in the summer. It's weird.
The sunlight.
Brandy, go take your boob off the internet.
You know what? If Bradley can have his
you're gonna have to
package on the internet, I can have mine. Okay.
I'm gonna make you do a sticker check.
Oh my god, Nikki flashing her fucking tits on the internet was the most disgusting thing I've seen.
Wait, was that what the fuck that was you sent me? No, Lauren sent me a fucking copy of that shit. I was like, what the fuck is that? She goes, that's your something. I was like, oh,
sausage fingers. Sausage fingers got sausage tits.
She's got sausage everything. Her fingers are.
Hey, I'm not. I don't know nothing about that.
Eggplant tits. Saggy.
I'm not gonna speak on shit I don't know about. It's
not attractive. Why would you purposely do that? This is supposedly a kids app. Why are you flashing those things like that? Ugh.
I mean, I know they used to on one side of TikTok I was on long ago.
I'll say apparently I can't talk now because Mama's got her boobs out on a video apparently.
It was half a titty. It wasn't a whole titty. It was just
Brandy.
Yes, now we gotta have Ozzy post that Rodney Carrington song.
Don't look at how Mama's got her boobs out.
Hey, Mama's got her boobs out.
Nip? Is there nip or no nip?
No nip. It's no nip. It's not a Janet Jackson. She almost went Janet.
He almost-
Oh,
oh my
that's just
God.
my boobies. Like they grow,
see-
okay?
Did you see shit?
Well, titties, Robert, titties.
Exactly. Titties. I can't control them in this moment.
That video that you made, I think his name was Robert. That was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
I was like, well, titties, Robert, titties.
Why do girls take pictures like this? Because titties, Robert.
That's it.
I think I told Brandon at one time because
Love
he
them
said
all.
something about getting censored. I'm like, I said, you got to use your boobs. Boobs are magic.
Must be nice having tits, I swear.
I try to tell you to use yours.
All you got to do is eat right, Bam, and you'll have some too.
Hey, look, no. I don't want titties like that, though.
No, Bam's always flashing his titties on screen anyway.
Yeah, no, I get more flack for that shit.
What did I tell you in a recent comment? I'm like, this motherfucker better know I'm joking.
About the pocket bear one?
No, I told you in a comment. Oh God, I'd have to go back and look what I said, like verbatim.
There was one you had left on one, and you were talking about a pocket bear. I was like, yeah. Well, I saw that shit. I was at work when that shit popped across. I was in the middle of a session. I was like, this.
Yeah, that's what the gay community would call you.
Hey man, look, I'm about the size of Ted, so I mean, you know, shit, it's fitting.
They would call you a pocket bear. It's a big muscular guy, but dude, you're the fucking best. You know, like I said before, I'm glad to have you on this side instead of being enemies with me because you're a fun guy, you're a funny guy, you're
No shit.
straightforward, and there's not many people that are like that anymore. People fucking you don't find a lot of authentic people.
Man, I do my best. I have my flaws, but I do my best.
Everybody's got flaws. We're all
Right.
Perfect.
all human. You know, I will say this though, like this, I'm sorry to beat a dead horse with this, but like speaking of human, like they dehumanize people that are here, but when you start dehumanizing people that are not here, and I sunk to low levels with Nikki and fired back in ways that she fired at me first. I did. Two wrongs don't make a right. I get it. I have been trying recently, if you guys noticed, I've been trying to be like ending my lives with, you know what, much love to my haters too, because I don't want to keep feeding into this. And obviously, like I've said before, the thing I keep learning, and I just heard it again recently from two more people over the past like month and a half, is that when they were coming at me, they hated themselves. And obviously the people that are doing all this shit, like Gwen and Nikki and Kane and all them, they obviously hate themselves. That's why they're putting on these personas and trying to pretend to be somebody that they're not. Like they throw out my real name, so what? So what? I've already learned the hard way that is our First Amendment right. So can we just get everybody to stop saying, you embarrassed me because you didn't my real name? Shut up, crybaby. Welcome to the club. Like at this point,
Crying about that.
a lot of people. I did too at one time, so I get it. I did too at one time. I was like, oh my God, I was doxxed when you used my real name because my real name wasn't out there.
It was funny how, like, I want to say you thought I had an issue with people like putting my real name out there. I was like, no, I just don't like people that don't know me using my real name.
No, you know what was funny? I don't know if you remember this, but I remember you saying that to me when we were good before you, because we were good for a short while. Like,
Oh yeah.
but you said that about somebody else. I won't say who, but you said that about somebody else who had used your government name, and
And that's where Joe
the
started
thing-
picking up on when you told me to stand down.
After that, I was telling Brandon, I'm like, I think he's talking about me. He said something about detective. He said something about Badger. I'm like, I'm picking up on these clues. I'm like, so yeah, but then you said that to me after we start and I got in a fight, and I'm like, well, I already called you that, but once and you didn't have a problem with it. So I was like, what the fuck? But it was because we were on the outs,
Yes,
you know, and I got it. I got it.
but I mean, it was, yeah. It wasn't. I
always
mean,
gone by Joe though. Like even when I was Washington Dog Dad, I would always tell people, "Oh, just call me Joe." Like I didn't really. Bam, I was so fucking
Honestly, look, I can't stand I don't know why my mom fucking did this. 90210 wasn't even a fucking thing back then, okay? I was like, you gave me the fucking most whitest goddamn name. How can
I loved him, though. He was fucking awesome. Him and Luke Perry.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I asked her, I was like, what in the hell possessed you to do that? And she went to, I don't know, I guess 90210. I was like, that was fucking 15 years after I was on the planet already.
I know. I have another friend who lives down in Tacoma area who has the same name as you and the same color skin as you. You're not the only one.
Well, I mean, there were Brandons that looked like me in the neighboring town, but I mean, shit, I was the only one that looked like me. Everybody else had red hair and freckles.
That's too funny. That was a good show.
Oh yeah. I have to say, some of my first crushes came off that show.
Mine too. Only I think they weren't the same as yours. I bet you my crushes on Dukes of Hazzard were different than yours.
Fuck them two. I had one crush on Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, I like the other two. I like the brothers, Bo and Luke.
I thought they were like the two biggest like pansy asses. I was like, dude, if they really had to fight, they'd get their asses kicked.
Maybe that's right. I didn't look at them that way, but
okay, well,
I was a kid. They were like, I don't know. I guess I was a kid. But here's the thing: like, I only as a kid, I remember liking like Tom Selleck in Magnum PI and Bruce Willis in Moonlighting and.
That's how you said that. You name those two shows. Did I watch the fuck out of those with my Mima when I was a kid?
I remember having these secret crushes on these like older guy figures for whatever reason when I was younger. I think it happens a lot with like little girls or little boys or whatever. They get crushes on some older people or whatever. But I remember being younger and thinking that I had these like, they were good looking or whatever. But I knew I also had to fight any kind of attraction I had to anybody because it was looked at as not normal. And I would be considered a sissy or a little girl or the F slur or this or that. And I knew I was constantly told, especially at that time by my dad, my brothers, other people, like, my dad would be like, no son of mine's going to be a little girl or something like this. Like I've said before, they can try and attack me with that all they want because they love to use that against me. They love to use gay people's trauma against them. And they don't care how it affects them. But my dad is somebody who showed me that people can change and they can change into a much different version, a better version of themselves. Sometimes it takes trauma with some of the people that have even come to me. Sometimes it's taken trauma to humble them or something to humble them, but people can change for the better.
Dude, I mean, not to be, not go elsewhere with it. One of the dudes I hung out with growing up in high school, he was gay, but that motherfucker would stomp your ass. Like, no bullshit. No one wanted to fuck with this dude.
I've only been. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
But I mean, it's like, and like whenever it was, you thought I was like, coming at you because I'm like, dude, no, like I fuck with gay people, man. Like I'm like, y'all like my people, like shit.
I think you even went. Did you go to a pride or no?
Huh?
Did you? I can't remember if you sent me a picture or told me that you went to a pride or not.
No. They have this. I think I told you about that time I went down and I didn't realize it was like the Gay Pride Festival in Dallas. It was like the Oaklawn Festival, and we had just left work and we were at a bar. And
which one?
Shit.
Dude,
this was 2000 2000. I'm trying to think of what the fuck it was. It was down in it was like an industrial type district, I believe. It was like a bunch of, I don't know.
Was it Throckmorton Mining?
Maybe there or toward the West End, I think, possibly.
It was probably in Oakdale.
Dude, yes. Okay, yeah. Dude, and like I'm in the bathroom and I'm like, wait, what the?
Yeah, they had a gay. That was the first time I saw gay cowboys two-stepping together. Was in Oaklawn or Oakland.
There was a dude in
Oaklawn. That's what it is.
And the urinal next to my ass. I mean, tall something. I mean, I was like, damn, this.
Oh, that's when I was visiting in 2010. I'm sorry, that was me. No.
This was like 2000. I was like in my 20s back then. I was young.
That's
I'm in the bathroom, and it was a dude dressed like a woman, and I mean, hell, if you look, I thought it was a fucking woman. I was like, if I was drunk enough, I'd take his ass home.
Dude, there used to be a drag queen in Tampa that went by Epiphany. I named a car after her because that bitch used to do backflips in high heels.
There were some athletic motherfuckers. I'll give them that, boys.
We call drag queens bitches all the time. That's not being derogatory. That's like we call each other bitches too in the gay community.
See, I guess that's why I don't like use that shit offensively. I mean,
I don't either. And we call each other. I can tell you that yes, gay people, me and my friends will use the F slur and be like, "Hey, F slur, what's up?" Hey, like we don't do it in a hateful way. We do it like we do.
Maybe that's why I get misidentified because I do use bitch and like.
I mean, that's how I know you love me is when you call me bitch. You're like,
oh
bitch,
yeah, bitch.
Yo, Kat, if you ever come on this side, I'm in Renton. It's no secret where I am. I'm in Renton, about a half an hour away from Seattle, towards Tiger Mountain and Cougar Mountain and all that shit.
Joseph Henry DeJulio, 53 of Renton.
Yeah,
Washington.
Nikki gave it away on her troll page where she was literally posting photos and videos of my nephews and nieces and my great nephews and nieces, not scribbled out. She gave it away that was her account, even though several people said it was, because she's the only one that says it really fast like she says it. Whether she has a voice filter on or not, it's very clearly her. Joseph Henry DeJulio, you can't hide that raspy cigarette 500 times a day voice.
I don't have a raspy cigarette thing.
You, Nikki.
Ooh.
Not you, Nicole.
My throat's not wore out like that. I'm just
No, her throat was like ready to collapse. She sounds like one of the Simpsons, huh?
well, it's called tracheolaryngomalacia.
Hi, Marge. Remember Pat? Remember the aunts on the Simpsons?
The twins or whatever the hell it was.
Get the little box thing, talk through that.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to behave myself, Joseph.
I tell you what.
Yeah, right.
There is.
Doesn't happen very often.
I'm gonna pull up my favorite picture.
Oh, is it of me?
No, I'm not gonna pull up that one.
You fucking love it.
Hold on. My phone is slow. Oh, Lady Guinevere had somebody in there that totally must have set us up because I never said that anybody, and Dalton never said that this person was not fast. Her ex-husband said that. And he's like a whole P3DO, and Lady Guinevere was platforming the woman that he's working with.
What are you talking about right now?
Lady Guinevere had somebody in her live with Kane and them that was claiming that I and Dalton said that she was slow.
Nah.
That didn't happen at all, but she was believing it.
Lady Guinevere's thinking that you said somebody said it. What?
Lady Guinevere, can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Low right now.
Lady Guinevere had somebody in her live with Kane Allen who claimed that myself and Dalton, the guy who I was in lives with a few times over the past month, that we both said that she was slow. That never happened.
No, there's a difference between slow and burnt out. There's
We never
a
said
big
either
difference.
one. We never said either one. It was her ex-husband who said it, not us. But this woman who came into Dalton's live was saying all kinds of stuff, stirring all kinds of poop with this guy, was in Gwen's live doing the same thing and playing her against us now. Like, this woman just stirs up drama, and the man that she works with, her husband, is a P3DO, like a registered one.
You know something funny? There's a difference between slow and being a burnout. At least being slow, you don't lose those brain cells.
Dude, that's why I play like that whenever I'm around people. That way they think I'm fucking done.
Like your aquatic fitness containers?
Aquatic fitness containers.
He's talking about contact lens containers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about bongs.
No.
No.
I'm sitting here like, I got a bong.
Oh, let's
He's got to
not get
censor his
anything
talk.
on
I was like, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe this app. Like, I hate the way this app makes us, like, our freedom of speech is taken away and we all just allow it because we can't say certain things or they're going to ban us.
I say what I want.
Because that was the whole point of me ever like getting on TikTok. Was like, dude, y'all motherfuckers think we got free speech. Let me show you. I can't say shit.
You can't say shit on here anymore. Look at this is Lady Guinevere's
I don't censor
friend.
myself.
This is Lady Guinevere's friend who started the smear campaign against me. Look at that shit what that says while I'm looking for my other receipt or my other favorite picture.
Why are we supposed to look at it when you're paused?
My high ass to be able to see.
Oh, you can't look at it?
He's like, I know I smoked before this live, but
I can't say it, Captain.
It says your address, end number, and then Uni says end number. That's trans Gemini, but I'm blaming Joe.
What the fuck?
It's not integrity. This is the guy that started the smear campaign against me. He's Lady Guinevere's good friend. This is what started all the shit against me. This guy with this shit, this lies and bullshit, but I don't have receipts, right?
Nope, I threw mine in the parking lot at Walmart when I walk out the
I
store.
don't have receipts, right?
This goofy ass.
Now, I have that receipt, but it's like 2 hours long.
Oh yeah, you have the whole video. I don't understand how people just like they don't like when they're causing real harm to real people, putting real people's lives in danger with like real claims that can really get them harmed. Why? Like I don't understand why that's not a bigger thing for a lot of people online.
I would honestly love to go on a road trip
No shit.
to go and visit some of these people.
Oh no, fuck that shit.
No, not even to like be violent and whatever. I just want to go and see with my own two eyeballs. It's like live in living color type shit. And see Brandy with my own two fucking eyes. And I want to put that shit on live. That's just a bad picture. That's horrible.
Oh shit! I like came back.
That fucking got you. That caught me off guard with the Lady Gwen one earlier. Like, fuck you,
What the hell you doing?
Wait, was there the filter with the eyes where you can like position your eyes and
I don't understand filters and shit.
That's like fucking House on Haunted Hill type shit. Don't do that, Joe.
You said house on
I mean,
I'm
I'll put on the other filter and make her start singing.
No, I don't do that shit. I don't do spooky shit. That's already bad enough.
Is this shit? I'm watching.
This is my favorite fucking picture of her. It's just, I don't know.
Is it the one of her picking her nose?
No, I know she's a picker.
God, I have to use Q-tips. I can't pick my nose. It just grosses me out.
She is definitely a picker.
And I go through some some fucking Q-tips too. I'm like, oh, can't do it.
I'm lucky. I just sneeze and
You don't get any
fucking
clear.
exit the building. Like, oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to splash you.
It's disgusting.
I'm playing. I don't do that shit.
I'm a snot rocket queen, dude. Especially when I'm outside
Yeah,
on
look,
the grass or whatever.
I'm like, dude, fuck this. You know, gym teacher
Snot
snot.
rockets. I'm a snot rocket fucking motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Especially when I'm outside cutting the grass and you're sweating and your nose is running because you got fucking pollen all up in that some bitch. And
You're dangerous.
huh?
This picture is so bad that I'm going to post it up behind me.
Can you play a video?
Dominique Marquise Allen. And this picture is so bad, I'm going to post it up behind me and show everybody the picture that is so bad for everybody else.
What the hell?
Can you play a video?
I don't think so.
That's that damn
You
picture.
should play that one that I fucking sent you earlier. The reminder one. I'm like, hey, you forgot about this one.
I just gave them content. I don't care. Let's see. Here we go. We got a disco.
Trigger warning.
All right. Let's see. I can't find the green screen with the. with
They
that.
got all that shit so switched up now and whatnot, dude. I'm like, I look at some of that shit now. I'm like, dude, what the fuck does this mean?
I was trying to do a video earlier, and it's like you don't edit them the same either.
No,
Yeah.
a lot of my shit cuts off quick. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I was like, that wasn't 15 fucking seconds.
B, you're worse than a one pump
get
chump
started.
when it comes to your fucking videos.
I gotta be, because that's the only way my shit even gets played.
Holy shit! Like
What,
there's
with
times
like
I
a
just
15-second thing?
Yeah.
hey Isidore. There's times I'm like, are you gonna finish the story or no?
Dude, I'll spit some shit in 7 fucking seconds, and then people are like, God damn, what?
I know.
I remember when we were making fun of that, and I was like, you got to make videos longer than that because they keep getting off and people are going to think that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna start calling you the one pump chump. I'm like, stop it.
No, you'll ruin my whole
Finish
episode.
this.
I'll have to put another fucking, Mythbusters debunker out there.
What was this? No. Oh, what was this? Can you explain this?
What is that?
Not you, Bam.
Oh, I'm like, I'm trying to read what the fuck this is.
You're on mute, Thunda.
And,
Oh, what am I doing?
I don't know if you can or not, but can you explain what this is? Or no? Or who
I don't know.
this
That was in my fucking messages. Apparently, that's someone Kane Allen knows. And why did you not delete this post? Are you not proud of your friend's actions? So apparently, I don't know if that was Kane Allen or one of his friends.
friend's actions? What did they do?
That comment right there.
I don't fuck with white people. You're pathetic and trash. And I said what I said. Oh, I wonder if it's because of Penelope. I don't know. Or Nikki. I don't know. Baylor. Could be all of them. I mean, his whole group is mostly. Marie's Mexican, though. I don't understand why her or Baylor ever came after me. Like, I had not done anything to them.
Baylor's a moron.
I really don't understand. They just are pick-me's for Kane. They're
Like the
literally...
definition of a mouth breather. Like,
Somebody was in a live I was in trying to set everything up, asking if I thought Baylor was good or bad. I'm like, well, from what I've seen of him, I don't think he's good. I said, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Brandy, can I ask you something?
yeah.
Have you known, or any of you here, have you guys ever known me? Any of you ever known me to tell people like, oh no, don't go over and get their side of this story, or don't listen to their videos or something? Like, I might warn people like, hey, if you go over there, you're probably going to get harassed. He's probably going to be aggressive or something like that. But I
Not
don't
one
know.
time.
Like, what's that?
Not one time have you ever told me that.
you haven't told me that neither, because I'll do it anyway.
Well, you've never discouraged me from going to get, because especially like when we first met,
He's encouraged it, really.
the main thing I always said when we first met, I'm like, don't tell me, show me. And because that's how I am. And so no, you've never discouraged me or tried to talk me out of not going to go get the other side of the story. Never. And same with like when Horace tries to go at everybody in my comment section. Like, bitch, you make yourself look like this, okay? I don't even have to do anything because you have my kid posted everywhere. You've got my dead sister posted everywhere. You got James posted everywhere. I don't even have to do anything.
I know. I know I got your text messages after the fact that you were like, Joe, you're making things worse. I totally did in that live, because I was emotional, because I was triggered. I would literally brought up the person that's been mentally abusing us for a year and a half in a box, and we're supposed to sit there with them when we have filed active police reports against her.
I mean,
And she
really,
put up
I just got
amazing
done.
performance.
I just got done stating what she'd done to my 14-year-old. Why would you bring her in a box with me? If you want to
If
have
you
her,
want to get her
that's
story, do it at
great.
a separate time.
Right, that's great. I'm not discouraging you from getting her side of the story, but I literally just told you what she has done to my child. Like, she's made physical, my son is physically damaged, mentally damaged because of her. Why would you bring her into a box with me, knowing my son is here?
Well, and that's what they took it as your son was like right there with you, but they misunderstood. They assumed, and that's
My
like
son's
you
in the
said, there was
house.
a lot going on. I don't want to assume all bad intentions, but it just like,
But what I'm saying is, my son's in the house, and her voice is triggering as hell to him.
yeah, it is. She was an actress like she.
So I mean, why would you? Why, when I'm speaking about my child, why would you bring her in a box?
Oh, you know what? I could play a video. Hold on. I could show my thing and play a video. I love the one when Jenny tells on herself. That's like one of my favorites.
Well, in this part, like right here, I literally told them the police were involved. They're involved. Why would you put me in a box with her?
I feel like if somebody wanted to get their story, and I even said, get their story, I'll come back after she drops. And I was not being...
And I stated that several times as well.
Saying, and that was bothering me. Like, I'm literally saying multiple times, listen, I'll come back after, like, I just didn't want to be up there with her. That's like not a safe situation. You put me in an unsafe situation at that point, and Brandy too. That's how I felt. Like...
That's exactly how I felt.
And knowingly, I felt like when I said who it was, I felt like why would you do that? Unless maybe they just were sick of, they were like, Joe, you brought this to us. I didn't officially bring it to them.
Well, and I understand he was trying to get everybody.
But I guess
everybody
was in his lives, I did.
Well, hang on. I'm addressing the comments real quick. I understand that it wasn't bad intentions, and there was way too much going on. However, I feel like, he wasn't listening when I'm like, I can't be in a box with her. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I literally cannot. And I dropped down because I'm letting her speak.
Didn't I try that shit with you?
I'm trying to silence her.
Or didn't I? I mean, we attempted to make that happen. Like, I tried to get everybody in a space, but nobody would ever come to a damn agreement on when. Everybody, they kept going at each other.
Yeah, but you got to realize we had already gone live with him and tried to go live with him several times since before that.
Well, no, hold on, because he's making a good point right here.
They never would let it happen with me.
And I agreed as long as Brandon was in there, because Kane's voice was so triggering to me, and Brandon was my safe space. He's always been my safe space. And I said, I told him, I'm like, B, as long as you're there, I don't care. And I told him, I said, I need to see your face, and as long as you're there.
It was shortly after that when everything went to hell in a handbasket.
Yep. And it's because I agreed. They knew that shit was going to go down. I agreed.
Lady Guinevere totally orchestrated this shit with Kane. Like, they literally have meetings and lives, discussions to talk about what they were going to do about me coming back online back in March, right around James's unaliving. And they had T. Nathan come after me. That didn't work. What she did today, what Lady Guinevere did today with her slander and defamation was absolutely insane, unhealthy, not even logical. Like, they're spreading this narrative, these narratives. That's it.
Joe, I'm telling you,